Burnout is an all-too-common experience in today's fast-paced world. The constant pressure to perform, the never-ending to-do lists, and the societal expectation to always be on can leave us feeling drained, unfulfilled, and disconnected from what truly matters. If you've ever found yourself exhausted, cynical about your work, or questioning why you're doing what you do, you're not alone. Imagine a dedicated nurse working endless 12-hour shifts, sacrificing sleep and personal time to care for patients, only to feel emotionally drained and unappreciated. Or consider a corporate professional who once thrived in their role but now dreads Mondays, overwhelmed by unrealistic expectations, constant emails, and the feeling of never truly being off the clock. These are real-life scenarios that countless individuals face, and they highlight how burnout is more than just fatigue. It's a crisis of purpose and well-being. Stoicism offers powerful tools to help us navigate career burnout by shifting our perspective, reassessing our priorities, and implementing practices that protect our well-being. The Stoics remind us that while external circumstances may push us to our limits, our response to them is within our control. By learning to set boundaries, cultivate gratitude, and focus on what truly matters, we can reclaim our sense of purpose and inner peace. In this episode, we'll explore how Stoicism can help you regain control of your work-life balance, prevent burnout, and create a life that aligns with your values. Burnout isn't just about working too hard. It's about feeling disconnected from meaning and lacking a sense of agency over our time and energy. The Stoics teach us that much of our suffering comes not from external pressures themselves, but from the way we perceive and react to them. Marcus Aurelius reminds us in Meditations, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. If we feel trapped in an endless cycle of stress and exhaustion, it's worth examining where we are placing our attention and whether we are focusing too much on what is outside our control. By recognizing that our well-being depends on how we frame our experiences, we can take a step back and reassess our priorities. Seneca warns us, if a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. Many people suffering from burnout feel like they are constantly working but without a clear direction. The solution? Step back and reassess what truly matters to you. Ask yourself, why did I choose this career or job in the first place? Does it still align with my values? Am I working towards something meaningful, or am I simply running on autopilot? What am I sacrificing for the sake of productivity? Is it worth it? A Stoic approach encourages us to clarify our purpose and ensure that our work aligns with what we truly value. This reassessment may lead to making changes, whether that means adjusting how you work, setting new goals, or even considering a different path. One of the greatest antidotes to burnout is gratitude. When we focus only on big achievements, we risk overlooking the small but meaningful wins along the way. Epictetus reminds us he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he is not, but rejoices for those which he has. Practicing gratitude in your career can help combat the sense of dissatisfaction that fuels burnout. Try these approaches. Keep a work-related gratitude journal, noting small achievements and moments of growth. Reflect on how your work has positively impacted others, even in small ways. Recognize your own progress instead of constantly chasing the next milestone. By shifting our mindset toward appreciation, we begin to see our work as meaningful rather than merely exhausting. Burnout often stems from the inability to set healthy boundaries. If we say yes to every request, overextend ourselves, or fail to protect our personal time, we deplete our mental and physical reserves. The Stoics emphasize the importance of self-discipline and knowing one's limits. As Marcus Aurelius advised, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. This means being firm about what you will and will not accept in your professional life. Consider these practical steps. Set clear work-life boundaries, such as designated work hours and non-negotiable personal time. Learn to say no to tasks that do not align with your priorities or well-being. Take regular breaks and allow yourself moments of recovery without guilt. By maintaining these boundaries, you protect your energy and ensure that you can continue to perform at your best without sacrificing your health. To put these Stoic principles into practice, here are some exercises to incorporate into your daily routine. The evening reflection. Each night, reflect on what went well at work, what drained your energy, and how you can improve your approach. Exercise the dichotomy of control. When work stress arises, ask yourself, is this within my control? If not, let go of the worry and focus on your response. The gratitude ritual. Begin your workday by acknowledging 3 things you're grateful for in your career, no matter how small. The value alignment check-in. Every week, ask yourself if your work is aligned with your core values. If not, consider small adjustments to realign. The strategic no practice, saying no to 1 non-essential request per week to reinforce healthy boundaries. By incorporating these exercises, you create a sustainable framework for maintaining energy, motivation, and inner peace in your career. Burnout is a signal. It's our mind and body telling us that something is out of balance. While the demands of modern work can often feel overwhelming, Stoicism teaches us that we always have the power to redefine our priorities, shift our perspectives, and protect our inner well-being. Recognizing that our worth is not tied to relentless productivity is key to a healthier relationship with work. By applying Stoic principles, reassessing our goals, finding gratitude in our daily victories, and establishing firm boundaries, we create a foundation for sustainable success. It's important to remember that success isn't measured solely by external achievements, but by the peace and fulfillment we cultivate within. As Seneca wisely put it, nothing, to my way of thinking, is a better proof of a well-ordered mind than a man's ability to stop just where he is and pass some time in his own company. Take time to rest, reflect, and realign your actions with your deeper values. Work is a part of life, but it should never come at the cost of our well-being. By integrating Stoic wisdom, we can navigate our careers with resilience, purpose, and a renewed sense of balance.